Yeah, this is Joseph Washira, Non-Deserved FC. You're watching Three Quarters Podcast.
Episode 15, part 2 of the Three Quarters Podcast. Today being 12th March 2017, we are shooting from the home of rugby in Kenya, the RFUEA grounds on Ngong Road. Many of you know it as Kenya Harlequins, but indeed it's the home of rugby in Kenya, RFUEA grounds. The Kenya Simbas are about to embark on a monumentous challenge to try and earn a spot at the Rugby World Cup in Japan in 2019. They'll be taking on 5 countries beginning June and ending in August, and therefore they need our support. As the Three Quarters Podcast, we've come up with the hashtag Road to Japan, and therefore ours is just to urge you to jump onto the hashtag Road to Japan. We support these boys. You know these boys, they need our encouragement, they need our support on a day-to-day basis. You know one person who's playing in this team. Just send them a text, tell them, Chief, we are behind you, a pat on the back. These guys always need our support. This is Nash, your official noisemaker.
Jeringus, Kenyana.
And we get into the first thing in part 2, bad guy of the week. And I'll give Ngoose. You tell us what's your bad guy of the week.
Hey, my bad guy of the week is one man Humphrey Kayange.
Yes.
AKA the old man. AKA tall.
I don't think you'll be too happy with being called old man. But yes.
Hey, tall man.
Why was Tall bad guy of the week for you?
Wow. Tall, I'd say this first.
Yeah.
First try,
yes,
this guy can still run.
Yeah.
He broke the line quite well. You could see he was leaving guys who are almost half his age.
Yes.
And when he scored the try, came to the lineout.
Yes.
He was up there, stole a couple of Nondi's throws.
Yes.
And you could see on all the breakdowns, he was always there. He was always there in the mix,
Yes.
All round and all round.
Yes.
Showed why he's even, and I think part of what we saw of him playing yesterday, has even earned him now the call up to the 15th.
To the 15th team, yes.
Yeah, and all I can hope that he keeps it up.
Yes.
And you could see his leadership as well.
Yes.
The team.
Yes.
Yeah, as much as he's not the captain, yes, but when he came to the forwards, he was like the de facto leader.
Yes.
Yeah, because you could see him controlling, calling all the moves and all this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his tackling is quite good.
There's one thing Salaton Muturi, the captain of Mwamba, told us after the game. He said when it's forwards, when forward play, it's all about experience. And Tall has copious amounts of experience, having played the game for close to 15 years now, having captained the Sevens team. During the rise of the Kenya Sevens, he was the captain of the team. He was part of the squad that was responsible for getting the Sevens back into Olympics, together with the late John Alongo of New Zealand. So you have to admire the resilience the guy has, and I'm with you in Gusale. And the consistency. He's the top try scorer in Kenya Cup.
No one could imagine that.
Exactly. So you have to give him. I'm with you. Bad guy of the week indeed is Humphrey Kayange, otherwise known as Tall. We take you on to our next segment, which is Rugby 101. As a Three Quarters Podcast, we've always tried to demystify the game of rugby and everything that surrounds the game of rugby. In due time, we'll be telling you about some of the synonymous words with the game of rugby, and and even slang. That's the game of rugby. The lingo, exactly. The rugby lingo, we'll be getting there. But for today, we just want to demystify this whole qualifiers thing. We realize that we've been talking about the Rugby World Cup qualifiers, but some guys might not know exactly what it is.
Wondering how do guys get there?
Exactly. Not seen on there yet. But yes, the Rugby World Cup qualifiers began last year. You have 3 groups. You have 1A, Division 1A, Division 1B, and Division 1C. Last year was Division 1B and Division 1C playing. Then the winners of 1B were promoted now to 1A. That's Senegal.
This is in Africa.
Exactly, in Africa. They joined Division 1A. So then Division 1A started playing this year. And the winner of Division 1A, whoever is going to win at the end of August, earns a spot at the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Whoever comes out bottom gets into a playoff with the winner of 1B, and whoever wins that playoff then joins what's called the repechage, which is like Woishe. It's normally, actually, to use the words of a very good friend of mine, Gambi Kamba, it's like the Woishe of rugby, where you are put in a pool with all the other Woishe guys from around the world to earn exactly the kudas to earn a sport. So for the Kenya Simbas, we begin in June. We start with a home game against Uganda, and then we go on and play Tunisia at home. Then we play Senegal at home, and then we go to Bulawayo, we take on Zimbabwe, and after that we play Namibia, which I think is going to be the decider in Windhoek, Namibia. So
Windhoek?
Not Windhoek, Windhoek. Windhoek, Namibia. So that's basically in a nutshell what the Rugby World Cup qualifiers is about. Just as a by the way, the people who normally, the top 12 teams in every Rugby World Cup get an automatic qualification to the next World Cup. That's
top 12.
Top 12. No. The people who finish top 12. There are 20 teams that make it to the World Cup. So the guys who finish top 12 in that Rugby World Cup are the ones who make it to the next Rugby World Cup automatically. That's why, and of course the hosts. That's why South Africa is never in this.
This to qualify.
Exactly.
We struggle with them.
Exactly. They don't really ngangana with us. The Las Vegas and Vancouver Sevens, this is the leg that has been happening over the last 2 weeks. Kenya, of course, winning the Challenge Trophy, the Las Vegas Sevens. Yep. They beat Samoa in the finals, 21-14, captain with 2 tries. Yep. Vancouver Sevens is happening as we speak. Yep. What's your thought on Vancouver Sevens?
Vancouver Sevens, and once again, Chile giving us problems. This is a team that we didn't even expect them to be anywhere close to Kenya.
Sanchez.
Anyway, the Alejandros are really coming out, playing well. But at least we narrowly beat them, 26-19.
Yes.
At least that got us to the Challenge Cup quarters.
Yes.
So which we will be facing Scotland.
Yes.
At around 7:30
today.
The
12th of March 2017. I want to single out one game that we watched yesterday, which was England versus Kenya.
The first game?
Exactly. I will be honest, Goose. Our boys did not deserve to lose that game. And bias aside, there are quite some questionable calls that are made by the referees. But overall, I think it was an impressive performance despite the loss.
Despite the loss, we really came out and played well.
Yes.
We really played well. Our defense wasn't leaky.
Exactly. Our defense wasn't leaky.
It was really well improved.
Yes.
So it was just about maybe the officiating was a bit off.
Yes.
And that can be really demoralizing to the players.
Exactly. And I have to say, I mean, the rise of Impala in the last 2 or 3 years has been has been synonymous with innocence and
very much.
And you have to appreciate the work that he's doing at the national team now.
With the national team,
And I only hope, goes back to what you were speaking in our special segment. You only hope the union is not going to interfere with Nampos and they're going to let him go.
Let him be, let him serve as well as he is right now.
Yes.
Because these things take time.
Yes.
It's not microwave cooking.
Yes. They do take time.
Marinate kidogo.
Chakula kizuri upikwa na jiko. Bas.
Pole.
That's true, man. 6 Nations. Give us the 6 Nations results.
6 Nations. That the games were played over this past weekend.
Yes.
Between the 10th and the 11th of March.
Yes.
We heard on Friday the Welsh.
Yes.
Hosting the Irish. The Wales came out on top 22-9. Saturday, Italy hosted France.
Yes.
They lost 18-40. England. England really went through Scotland. 61-21.
You don't see that result for England and Scotland 61-21. It looks like those marks used to have for GHCR in primary. When you have in GHCR 90 questions.
61
exactly.
And 21.
But I mean, we keep on talking about this English team. They have now equaled the record of consecutive wins, having won the last 18 games. They've now equaled the All Blacks record.
18?
Yes.
No, they've now 17.
No, 18. They've now equaled the All Blacks record.
Yes.
They play Ireland next week. I remember Ireland are the one who broke the All Blacks jinx.
This could be it.
I hope. but
it won't happen though.
You have to give England props. And Jonathan Joseph, man of the match yesterday with 3 tries. You have to give props to how England are playing. They are playing some very brilliant rugby.
And it's beautiful rugby.
Exactly.
Not that boring.
England rugby.
English rugby that we're used to and accustomed to. But this is quite different and it's really, really entertaining.
Exactly, that's true. So England, kudos to England, 61-21 over Scotland. Makes you ask yourself, what the hell were Wales doing last week when they were beaten by Scotland? But anyway, that's
this would be a better game, man.
But anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Super Rugby, match day 3 or week 3 happened, has been happening this week from the 10th to the 12th of March 2017. And the results for this week, we had the Jaguars beat Lions 36-24. Jaguares. We had the Sharks beat the Waratahs 34-14. We had the Cheetahs beat the Sunwolves 38-31. We had the Kings lose to the Stormers 10-41. We had the Reds lose to the Crusaders 22-10 in a very interesting game. We had the Blues beat the Blues lose to the Highlanders 12-16. We had the ACT Brumbies beat the Western Force 25-17, and we had the Chiefs beat the Hurricanes 26-18. The defending champions losing, of course, to who we can say have been the dominant force in rugby in Southern Hemisphere rugby over the last 3 years. So they lost to the Chiefs 26-18. Any shockers for you so far in the Super Rugby, or it's just going as is?
Going as expected. Not too much.
Yes.
Apart from the Bulls, everything else is normal.
Apart from the Bulls, everything else. So I think apart from the Bulls losing,
everything else is just okay.
Yeah.
No, but then again, you see the likes of Crusaders narrowly, always escaping.
But we win.
Narrowly, yeah, okay. That's what makes champions.
Exactly.
Yeah, just grind that win now, however minor or however small it may be.
Exactly.
Just grind it out and get the win. Yeah.
We, as the Three Quarters podcast, have started our Super Rugby Fantasy League, and the code is running down there. You'll see the code. Come on, join on to the league, the Three Quarters podcast Super Rugby Fantasy League. Let's compete. Let's see who's excellent managers.
Up and coming, number 3 now.
Number 3 out of
out of that number.
But join the Super Rugby. Join the Three Quarters podcast, Super Rugby Fantasy League, and let's interact and let's have some fun. That has been episode 15, part 2 of the Three Quarters podcast. As always, we tell you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We tell you guys to like our Facebook page. Tafadhali follow us on Instagram. We're doing a couple of good jobs. We have a deadly photographer, Pigga in the pictures, working on the Instagram. So tafadhali.
Piga picha hodari.
Yeah, so gwiji piga picha. So tafadhali follow us on Instagram. And as always, from the Three Quarters podcast crew, we're always appreciative of the support we get from our viewers week in, week out. This is Ngash, your official noisemaker.
Jeringus, Kenyana.
Stay tuned for part 3.